Life is short, yet most people live as if they have all the time in the world. But here's the truth. The average person has only 30,000 days on this planet. That's it. Now, think about this. If you're 30 years old, you've already spent 11,000 of those days. Gone. Never coming back. I'll do it someday. But someday is a dangerous word. It lulls you into believing you have unlimited time, when in reality, you don't. In this video, you'll discover powerful strategies to make your time truly count, not just managing it, but actually living it. These aren't generic productivity hacks. These are deep insights into how life really works. 1. Time perception and psychology. Time is a master of illusions, playing tricks on your mind. Understanding these tricks is the first step toward taking control of it. Think back to your childhood summer seemed to stretch on forever, and a single day could feel like an entire week. Now, as an adult, years slip by in what feels like months. This phenomenon is called the time unit paradox, and it's not just your imagination. It's rooted in how your brain works. Here's the science. Your brain perceives time based on how many new experiences it records. As a child, everything was novel. Your brain was constantly processing and storing fresh information, making time feel slower. In adulthood, however, routine takes over. The same breakfast, the same commute, the same Netflix shows. These repetitive patterns cause your brain to skim past moments it deems unremarkable. Days blur together, creating the illusion that time is speeding up. This phenomenon is known as time blindness, a mental trap that keeps you stuck in a comfort zone. But there's a way to outsmart this system. Introduce novelty into your life. Take a different route to work, learn a new skill every month, or strike up conversations with strangers. Every new experience forces your brain to engage and pay attention, effectively slowing down your perception of time and making it feel fuller and more expansive. Here's another common mistake about time perception. We consistently overestimate what we can accomplish in a single day, but drastically underestimate what we can achieve in a year. This imbalance often leads to frustration and premature abandonment of goals. By understanding and adjusting your expectations, you can harness the power of time to work in your favor. 2. Priority management. In today's fast-paced world, many people mistake being busy for being productive. They rush through their days, checking off endless to-do lists, feeling accomplished simply because they are in constant motion. But activity is not the same as progress. The truth is, much of what fills our schedules is mere busyness, tasks that feel important, but in the grand scheme of life, have little real value. Imagine yourself at 80 years old, looking back on your life. What will you cherish most? Will it be those extra hours spent at the office, responding to emails, and attending unnecessary meetings? Or will it be the time you spent with your family, the deep conversations with loved ones, and the meaningful experiences that shaped your life? When viewed through this lens, priorities become strikingly clear. A powerful method to help with this is the to-list strategy. Start by writing down everything you want to accomplish in your life. Every goal, ambition, and aspiration. Then, go through that list and circle the top 3 items that truly matter to you. These are your core priorities. Everything else? That's your avoid list. These are the distractions, the lesser goals that may seem important, but ultimately prevent you from focusing on what truly moves the needle in your life. Think of this like compound interest, but for life choices. Small, consistent investments in the right priorities yield exponential results over time. Every moment spent on meaningful work, deep relationships, and personal growth builds upon itself, creating a fulfilling and impactful life. However, there is a major obstacle: distraction. Social media, endless emails, mindless busywork, and constant notifications relentlessly compete for our attention. They create an illusion of productivity while pulling us further away from what truly matters. The only solution? Ruthlessly eliminate the non-essential. If something doesn't align with your top priorities, cut it out. Learn to say no. Guard your time as fiercely as you would your most valuable asset, because that's exactly what it is. At the end of your life, it won't be the small, inconsequential tasks that define your journey. It will be the relationships you nurtured, the impact you made, and the time you spent on what truly mattered. Choose wisely. 3. Relationship dynamics. Most people mistakenly believe that maintaining strong relationships depends on grand gestures, expensive gifts, elaborate celebrations, or dramatic apologies. While these can be meaningful, they are not the foundation of lasting relationships. The truth is, a thoughtful text just to check in, remembering tiny but significant details about someone's life, showing up during difficult times. These seemingly minor actions accumulate over time and create an unshakable bond. Here's something counterintuitive. Shared suffering strengthens relationships more than shared pleasure. While fun experiences and joyful moments bring people together, true depth is forged through hardship. Facing challenges side by side, supporting each other through struggles. This is what deepens trust and connection. The strongest relationships aren't built in moments of ease, but in moments of adversity. But don't just focus on your strong TIs. Your closest friends, family, and inner circle. Your weak TIs. The casual acquaintances, distant friends, and former colleagues are often more valuable than you think. These connections serve as bridges to new opportunities, fresh perspectives, and unexpected growth. Strong TIs offer comfort and stability, but weak TIs introduce you to new ideas, people, and experiences that can expand your world in ways you never imagined. And here's a paradox that might surprise you. If you want to feel like you have more time, give more of it away. When you invest your time in meaningful interactions, your sense of time expands. You feel more fulfilled, more connected, and paradoxically, less rushed. 4. Career and purpose. Your best career opportunities aren't where you expect them to be. Many people make the mistake of staying in their lane, believing that sticking to what they know is the safest path. But that's exactly how careers get stuck. The biggest breakthroughs, the most exciting opportunities, and the highest levels of success come from stepping outside predefined boundaries and expanding your skill set. One of the most common career traps is chasing money too early. In your 20s and early 30s, your primary focus shouldn't be maximizing salary, it should be maximizing learning. Every new skill you acquire is like a lottery ticket for future opportunities. The more you invest in developing diverse abilities, the greater your chances of unlocking high-impact roles down the line. Money follows knowledge always. A comfortable job can feel like a blessing, but if you've outgrown your role, comfort becomes career quicksand. The longer you stay in a position that no longer challenges you, the harder it becomes to leave. Growth requires discomfort. If you're no longer learning, you're stagnating. And in today's fast-changing world, stagnation is a silent career killer. Your career is a portfolio, not a single path. Think of your career as a portfolio of experiences, not a single linear path. Every skill you gain, every risk you take, and every challenge you embrace adds a unique piece to your story. Over time, this diversified portfolio makes you not just employable, but indispensable. 5. Health and vitality. Health isn't just about adding years to your life. It's the ultimate multiplier for everything else you do. Every area of your life, from your career to your relationships, thrives or struggles, depending on your physical and mental well-being. Think about it. Would you prefer 8 hours of energized focus or 12 hours of dragging through your day? Energy isn't just a bonus. It's the foundation. Without proper rest, your cognitive abilities plummet, making decisions as poorly as if you were intoxicated. Whether it's nailing that promotion, deepening a relationship, or simply making good choices, it all hinges on your brain operating at its peak, and that starts with quality sleep. Here's a simple but powerful hack: micro workouts. 10 push-ups here, a short walk there, 5 minutes of stretching in between tasks. It all adds up. Your body is designed to move, not stay stuck in a chair for hours. Physical activity doesn't just benefit your body, it sharpens your mind. Health isn't just about survival, it's about thriving. Take care of your body and mind, and every part of your life will rise to meet you. 6. Emotional intelligence. Emotions can feel overwhelming, uncontrollable, and all-consuming. But here's something most people don't realize. Your emotions have a secret timer. The biochemical reaction that creates emotions like anger, fear, and frustration lasts exactly 90 seconds. After that, whatever emotion lingers is no longer a biological response. It's a mental choice. Yet, people often say, "I can't help how I feel." The truth is, while you can't control the first wave of emotion, you absolutely control the second. And that ability to regulate your emotions rather than be ruled by them is what separates emotionally intelligent individuals from everyone else. Why emotional intelligence is a superpower. Raw intelligence might help you land a job, but emotional intelligence gets you the promotion. Why? Because people trust those who can stay calm in chaos. In high-stakes situations, the ability to regulate your emotions gives you an edge. Leaders aren't the ones who never feel stress, frustration, or fear. They're the ones who manage these emotions without letting them dictate their actions. Most people try to hide their vulnerability, fearing it makes them look weak. But smart people use vulnerability strategically. Carefully revealing the right amount of authenticity at the right time builds deeper trust than always trying to appear perfect. Think about it. Perfection can be intimidating. But when someone shares a personal challenge or admits a mistake, it makes them relatable, human, and real. People connect with authenticity, not invincibility. The key is balance. Too much vulnerability without action creates doubt, but the right amount fosters trust, respect, and connection. At the end of the day, emotional intelligence is about awareness, control, and intention. You don't have to be ruled by your emotions. The ability to regulate them, use vulnerability strategically, face difficult conversations, and express gratitude will give you an advantage far greater than raw intellect or technical skill. Master your emotions, and you'll unlock better relationships, better leadership, and a better life. 7. Financial wisdom. Money isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. It's about something far more valuable: your freedom of time. Most people assume that making more money will automatically improve their lives. But here's the hidden truth: earning more often makes you poorer in time. As your income grows, so does your lifestyle. A bigger house means more maintenance. A fancier car brings more worries. Suddenly, the very wealth you worked so hard for starts to feel like a burden. Finally, I can afford everything I want. But that's the trap. Would you rather make $100,000 a year working 80 hours a week or $70,000 a year working just 30 hours? Your income is meaningless if you don't have time to enjoy it. Most people only consider their salary, but your true hourly rate includes everything you sacrifice for that money: your time, energy, health, and relationships. A higher salary at the cost of your well-being isn't an upgrade. It's a trade-off. Smart people don't just measure wealth in dollars. They measure it in time, flexibility, and peace of mind. Most people spend money backwards. They buy objects but rent experiences. They purchase expensive gadgets, designer clothes, and luxury cars, yet they hesitate to invest in travel, personal growth, or memorable experiences. But smart people do the opposite. They rent objects and buy experiences. Why? Because objects depreciate, but experiences appreciate. The latest smartphone will feel outdated in 2 years. That luxury handbag won't make you happier after a few months. But the memories from a once-in-a-lifetime trip, they'll stay with you forever. Invest in moments that enrich your life, not just things that clutter it. Living below your means isn't about restriction. It's about creating space. That space, your financial margin, is what allows you to take risks, seize unexpected opportunities, and design a life of true wealth. Wealth isn't about being able to buy more things. It's about being able to say no to what doesn't serve you and yes to what truly matters. Your financial freedom isn't measured by your possessions. It's measured by your ability to control your time. So don't just chase money. Chase freedom. 8. Social capital. Success isn't just about what you know. It's about who you know. But don't mistake social capital for a numbers game. Real influence and opportunity don't come from collecting business cards, adding LinkedIn connections, or attending endless networking events. True social capital is built on genuine relationships. Friendships and strong professional relationships don't happen by accident. You can't build trust without moments of real openness. And you can't create deep bonds without shared experiences that bring people together. The strongest relationships aren't formed overnight. They are built brick by brick, moment by moment. The misconception about networking. I don't have time for networking. That's the wrong mindset, because real networking isn't about taking. It's about connecting. Most people underinvest in maintaining friendships. They assume relationships will take care of themselves, reconnecting only during big life events, a wedding, a job change, a crisis. But that's not how strong connections work. Real relationships grow in the small moments. That random check in text to see how someone's doing. That quick coffee catch-up that seems insignificant, but keeps the bond alive. That thoughtful introduction between two people who could help each other. These little actions create the foundation of lifelong friendships and professional relationships. Community is like a garden. Nurture it consistently. Think of relationships like a garden. You need to nurture them constantly. You don't build a community when you suddenly need one. You build it long before you need it. Because the moment you desperately need help, support, or opportunity, it's too late to start cultivating relationships. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Your social capital isn't just a tool for success. It's a foundation for a meaningful, fulfilling life. 9. Life design. Your life isn't something that merely happens to you. It's a canvas you actively design. Think of your life as a diverse portfolio, not just of money, but of experiences, relationships, skills, and dreams. Each piece contributes to the bigger picture of who you are and where you're going. Many people overestimate the value of rigid planning and underestimate the power of experimentation. Life design isn't about crafting flawless plans. It's about running small, meaningful experiments to discover what truly works for you. Small changes can lead to profound transformations. Want to reshape your life? Start by altering one small habit for just 5 minutes. Whether it's a brief meditation, a quick stretch, or jotting down 3 things you're grateful for, These small victories build momentum. Momentum, in turn, leads to bigger, lasting changes. To stay on track, incorporate regular life reviews. Think of these as check-ins with yourself. A chance to catch problems while they're still small. Monthly reviews help you avoid yearly regrets. Ask yourself, what's working? What's not? What do I want to change? These reflections help you course correct and grow intentionally. Remember, time will pass whether you use it wisely or not. Your habits shape your days form your years, and your years define your life. Remember, the clock is always ticking, but every second is a chance to design the life you truly want. Start now, live intentionally, and make every day count.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.